真係好嚇到底呀！
你看那个后面那个，不鬼。
来一个，把那个不管人家快，把那个。
Sanitation to speak of. A community I visited had one toilet for 600 people. Women stood in line for 3 hours to make use of it. Schools normally form a spine of protection for children, a place where children can seek humanitarian services and normality. Go ahead. Education is... Is that an earthquake?
Yeah.
Well, education is...
You're making the ground shake.
Education is in many ways... Madam President, am I okay to continue? Education is in many ways life-saving, but not in Gaza, where every single child is out of school and 80% of education facilities have been destroyed.
Tonight with that near-record earthquake felt from New England to New York and much of the mid-Atlantic. People in at least 10 states and even right here in the nation's capital experienced some shaking. The aftershocks are still coming tonight, with the governor of New Jersey warning they're still on high alert. The 4.8 magnitude quake's epicenter was located 45 miles west of New York City. Residents of the Big Apple and the tri-state area, including the New York Yankees, felt the big shake at 10:23 a.m. There are no reports of injuries or major damage. That's the good news. But airports like Newark and JFK face delays, issuing a temporary ground stop for all flights. The Friday morning earthquake was one of the strongest on record for the area. Get this, for the state of New Jersey, it was the strongest since 1783, from before New Jersey was officially a state. CBS's Errol Barnett will start us off tonight.
It was the major shake that caused a morning shock to most of the Northeast. The epicenter of a magnitude 4.8 earthquake just 50 miles west of New York City in Lebanon, New Jersey.
I've never felt an earthquake, so it was a little scary. It was a little weird.
Is that an earthquake?
The power of the quake split this road in Union, ruptured a water main in nearby Chester, and forced the evacuations of families in Newark after their homes were deemed unsafe. Students at Fair Lawn High took shelter in campus hallways.
This is one of the largest earthquakes on the East Coast occur in the last century.
The earthquake hit New York City as well, which has more than 1 million buildings.
We saw the buildings moving and everything, though. It was kind of scary.
Cameras showing center field at Yankee Stadium bounced during batting practice, and the Statue of Liberty's live camera rocked. And while New York's governor says there were no reports of significant damage, she warned the threat may not be over.
If there is an aftershock, People are encouraged to drop and to cover.
Major earthquakes in the northeast of the U.S. are rare, the last one occurring in 2011 at a 5.8 magnitude. It was felt from Florida to Maine. New Jersey sits in the Ramapo Fault Zone, which stretches from Pennsylvania to New York. It is one of the longest fault zones in the region.
We know that after a large earthquake, or even a moderate earthquake, that it causes this change in the stresses on the faults, and so we typically see more earthquakes after the first one.
Now, at this moment, New York's emergency crews are checking all critical infrastructure like tunnels and the Brooklyn Bridge you see behind me for any hidden damage or fractures. Also, we just felt an aftershock. It has a preliminary magnitude of 4.0. The governor warned about this, and NORA, the USGS, warns that the threat of aftershocks lasts a full week.
That's alarming, Errol Burnett. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a point. I need a coffee and a joint. I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance.